All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're doing more MGS2 Big Boss Run today. I made no progress yesterday whatsoever. This stretch of game, I think, is the longest between saves, or I guess maybe not the longest, but it has the most guards in like one stretch of gameplay out of the entire game. So it's just so many opportunities to get caught. So many. I think we got it though. I'm really consistent up until like near the end of it at this point. So I think we should be fine. Probably. Most likely. No promises. I think we'll be fine. I fucking hope we'll be fine. Oh, there it is. The Master Collection always, without fail for me, like freezes on startup, and I just have to click into it. And that's it. And it will unfreeze. But it's like, it varies in the timing every single time. It freezes once per startup. Normally before I even get to the actual game. How good is the Master Collection? The games and like the value for the games that you're getting is good. Like that part of the collection is good. The collection itself, like in terms of just the porting work and all that, is fine. It's very okay. It could be a lot better. Definitely. I don't know if they've fixed MGS3's audio yet. Last I heard, the audio in MGS3 was still really, really heavily compressed. Like, way more compressed than any previous release of the game. Which is why it's weird. I had a few crashes in MGS3 on Master Collection. We had a crash on 2 just yesterday. It hasn't crashed very often for me on 2. But we just had one yesterday in the middle of an attempt. So that was fun. But yeah, the collection, like in terms of the porting and everything, is kind of iffy. So I shouldn't get it. I think in terms of like making the old Metal Gear games accessible, it's still really good in that regard. It's just like, yeah, there are some weird issues, like occasional crashes, some audio issues. Is MGS3 still weird with the audio? Does anyone know? Because I know they've done a few patches since I last saw anything about MGS3's audio. But it's so weird, because even compared to like the original Snake Eater release on PS2, the audio in the Master Collection is way worse. And it's purely like the quality of the audio. It's just so compressed for whatever reason. I got this. You ready? First try. I'm gonna get the timing right away today. Ah, shit. I think it's still pretty distorted. It's so weird. Colonel. Why is the audio in MGS3 fucked? There's probably a mod on PC for it, right? By now. We're still here. It's such a big stretch of game. I said, like, it might not be the longest in terms of, like, how many rooms there are, but this part of the game is the most guards packed into any one, like, in air quotes, checkpoint. Like, my save points, right? That I can actually load from. If we're calling those checkpoints, then this checkpoint is the one where stealth, like perfect stealth through the whole thing, is the most difficult. Have you planned your save points already? Mostly. There's a little bit of uncertainty with, like, later on, I saved after finishing the plant. I dropped my first save, or sorry, after finishing the tanker. We did all of the tanker before I dropped this save. And now I'm gonna go up to the fortune fight and I'm gonna save right before her, right? But because I saved here and I didn't wait for fortune, which was the right call because holy shit, imagine. I'm gonna have to drop a save. And by drop, I mean not drop, but like skip a save. Either on the sniper segment with Emma or on the vamp fight. And I think I'm probably gonna skip the one for the vamp fight. Because once you know how to cheese vamp, his fight is kind of nothing. Like, it's really just not even an issue once you know how to do that, and I know how to do that. I'm under enemy fire. You know the strat where you knock the guard out by punching him in the balls? I do. I couldn't get it to work, personally. I never practiced my ball punching. Because for some reason, well, I say for some reason, the testicular hitbox on these guys is like this big. In MGS2, I'm exaggerating maybe a little bit, but their ball hitbox is really small. So, me being unpracticed in the ball smacking, I'm not very good at it. Oh, fuck my ass. Okay.
First.
It does work. No, I know that it works. I'm just saying, like, I personally do not have the skill to do it. Like, I have not practiced it. I'm terrible at it. So I'm just accepting that that strat is probably not going to work for me. I don't know the ball tech that well. I've done it, but my ball punching could use work. And yeah, I know that they have the same hitbox like on the back, but I'm still shit at it. It doesn't change the issue. I'm just really bad at trying to do it, especially here. Cause like I fuck it up when I'm trying to like slowly aim it after holding up a guard, right? I'm bad at doing it that way. To do it here, you have to like choke the guard. And then during the little like stun animation after you choke him, you have to quickly, like, swing down and punch him in the ass. I know how to do it, but I'm terrible at doing it. I'm familiar with the strat, though. I could try it this time. But I don't think I'm gonna pull it off. Kojima with the choking and CBT. I saw a video saying that PoE2's reviews tanked. What's up with that? When they dropped the Dawn of the Hunt expansion, they also dropped a big balance patch with it. And people aren't upset with the balance patch because it like nerfed player builds or anything. But what it did do is it made all of the monsters in the campaign considerably stronger. I'm sitting here mashing square and it's not grabbing him. Oh, did I get it? Okay. Wait, no, I did that wrong. I need to lure him. And then I need to knock for him. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I panicked. So they made the game way harder. Yeah, they want PoE 2 to be a slower game than PoE 1. And people are review bombing the game because it made hardcore really brutal and people are struggling to keep characters alive. Which sounds like some real baby shit because it is. But that is the PoE 2 situation. People are struggling to keep their hardcore characters alive and it's really upsetting them, so they started review bombing the game. Saying that they made it too hard.
The texture.
Resident Gear, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. See, now I gotta relearn the, So it made hardcore hard. Yes, exactly. See, I'm glad that I can just explain it and without directly saying that the issue is they made the hardcore mode difficult. People can just be like, okay. Because it really is, it's just like, I don't see the issue here. Like, it is hard. When I streamed on day 1 of the league, I died 3 times in 3 hours trying to start a new character live because it was way harder. And I was playing the new class, so I didn't know how the mechanics worked and everything, but it was a lot harder. Like, 3 deaths in the span of 1 3-hour stream for me is a lot on PoE. Normally when I stream PoE hardcore, I die like once every few streams rather than like 3 times in 1 day. Bro, I'm sitting here spamming square. Oh, I think I got it, actually. I gotta be quicker. Elon Musk would be pissed if he actually played it. He did recently stream it again. And he died in the tutorial boss. Number 9 player in the world, by the way. Number 9 hardcore player in the world.
The texture is...
Stay where you are so the guard sees you, then hide in the middle area when the left guard turns, knock, and go. Wait. Stay, like, where I knock out the guard, or do the little run up to the right side like I was just doing? The issue on that last run was that I was waiting for the guy on the right rather than waiting for the guy on the left. And now, by the way, with the PoE situation, the big Last Epoch Season 2 update came out like 2 days ago. Another, like, current supported ARPG in the scene. And a lot of PoE 2 refugees who can't keep their characters alive and wanted a different ARPG to play went over to Last Epoch. And right now, the PoE player base is like flooding Last Epoch forums and stuff and complaining about that game being too easy. You really can't make this shit up. You really just, you can't. It worked. There.
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Son of a bitch. I had a look at Last Epoch after you mentioned it yesterday. It looks good. Yeah, I wanna check it out. But I'm playing PoE 2 right now and having a good time with the new league. My new warrior just died last night at like level 23 or something. But it's fine. I'm just gonna keep playing it in standard because this league is hard. I'm just gonna keep playing in standard though. Like, I'm fine with it. I think the issue with those last couple ones is that I'm moving too fast. Like, after I ball punch the guy, I think that I'm trying to go up and lure the guy in the back too soon. What's happening with PoE right now? They updated the game with the new expansion to make the game to make the game more difficult. Players are complaining that it's too difficult and review bombing the game. A lot of the PoE players went over to Last Epoch because they were like, yep, I'm a PoE refugee, just here to have a good time with a good ARPG. And then started flooding forums and stuff like that, complaining about Last Epoch being way too easy. Saying that the game isn't challenging them enough. If you're playing on hardcore and complaining about it being too hard, then maybe it's not for you. Exactly. Like, that's the thing. When I die in hardcore a few times, and I'm just like, you know what? I can't keep a player alive this league, or sorry, a character alive this league, because they rebalanced everything, and I'm not that good at the game. I just say, you know what? That's fine. I'll play standard this league. I'll play softcore. I need to give that guy on the left a little more time to walk. Did he just see me too? He did.
There's somebody there. Colonel.
Well, if it works.
First.
That certainly worked. I saw the exclamation point. I was like, wait a minute. Did he just spot me? Well, here we are. Penetrating from behind it is then. Hearing that it's too hard just makes me more interested in it, to be honest. I had a buddy literally pick up PoE 2 yesterday, right? And he went straight into hardcore because he's always heard me talk about it when I talk about the game. And also because the thing with hardcore is when you die on hardcore, your character doesn't permanently get deleted from the servers immediately. It gets dropped down to standard league, right? So your character is still there, but you lose your hardcore, like, badge of honor once you die a single time. So most people, when they die in hardcore, reset. But if you don't want to, like if you're super attached to your character, you don't have to. So he went in straight for hardcore, and he was like, no. No. See, I've played a lot of hard games. I'm a bit of a gamer. I'll be fine. And I told him, okay. See how it goes. His first character, his monk that he went for, died at level 2. Like, it is genuinely really hard. Because dying in the level 2 area means that his monk lived for about 10 to 15 minutes. Legitimately. So, like, yeah, the game is hard, but... you don't have to play Hardcore. I read the word soft in chat. You don't have to play hardcore all the time. And I like hardcore. I've played hardcore PoE for years, but sometimes I just say, you know what? This league, I'm just gonna take it easy. Just enjoy the game a bit. And I do. That's all I do. I might play Last Epoch, though. It looks like it's got a really good update. They finally got a pinnacle boss in it now. That was one of the big things with last Epoch 1.0, is it didn't have any of like those big end game boss fights or anything. And now with the season 2 update, they have one, which it's only one, but like, it's a start. They have a pinnacle boss in the end game now that apparently, like, today is day 3 of season 2. Apparently no one has killed the pinnacle boss in hardcore yet, which is good. That means that that's a proper like end game boss. There's a genuine race to kill him in hardcore. No one's done it yet in a few days. Which, when you're talking about like the ARPG hardcore player base, not doing it in 3 days is pretty significant. Because, you know, the hardcore ARPG player base are a bunch of like absolute, and this is not like to what's the word? This is not meant in a negative sense, because this is the word that they will use to self-describe themselves. It's a bunch of no-lifers. Like you hop on the game and you just start playing like 10 plus hours a day every single day. It's that sort of community where they fucking grind hard at the start of a new like big update like that. So when you've got like the hardcore grinders all going in and they can't do it in the span of a few days, good end game boss, I would say. How hard was Titan mode in God of War 2? I don't know if I've done Titan mode. I don't think I have, to be honest. Or is Titan above hard mode? Or is it just God of War 2's hard mode? I haven't played them in a bit. It's been... Man, has it been like 3 years, I want to say? No. It's been 2 years. 2 years since I last played the PS2 God of Wars. It's above hard. Okay, then I haven't played it. I always just do hard mode. Oh no. Son of a bitch. That hitbox with the little cartwheel. Well, I guess it's not a cartwheel. It's more like an aerial, but you know, I've always called it the cartwheel. That was bullshit. I feel like I went right through him. To be fair, I should have just hung from the ledge, played it safe, but I was trying to go Speed Racer.
The tech.
Sounds like I heard people bitching about the game being easy and made it harder. What, PoE? Or Last Epoch? Last Epoch has always been easy, but it's also... Last Epoch is meant to be a little more casual. Like, PoE is for the hardcore ARPG guys. Like, you play PoE if you're ready to, like, get a fucking PhD to understand the build craft in the game and really engage with the boss mechanics across hundreds of hours. If you're ready to invest like hundreds of hours into an end game character in hardcore, you play PoE. Like that, it's that ARPG. As far as I know, it's the most like hardcore game in that genre, just because of all that shit. Trying to think. Yeah, it really is. Because like Diablo is generally thought of as being challenging, especially the older ones, but I think PoE, even compared to like Diablo 1, I think PoE 2 in its current state is harder than Diablo 1. And Diablo 1 is like the hard one. They're all kind of hard, but Diablo 1 is like fucking hard. I think that right now, PoE 2 has it beat. Yeah, 4 is pretty challenging, but like the campaign isn't. 4 is weird. 4 gets challenging once you hit like level 70. Or no, didn't they get rid of the world tier system? I think I heard someone say. I'm pretty sure I saw someone talking about they ditched the world tier system like when that big expansion came out, like the paid expansion. And they've shifted away from the world tier thing. I haven't played Diablo 4 in a minute. I haven't played it since... Well, I haven't really played it since Season 1. But I did play, like, literally 2 or 3 hours of it when Season 3 came out, just to see if it felt better, which it did. It felt a lot better. But I haven't really played D4, like, since the Season 1 disaster. Diablo 3 is not challenging, though. No, it's not. That one, you're 100% spot on. Diablo 3 is not a challenging ARPG. That one is definitely the exception. Well, I guess I don't know what Immortal is like. Immortal, I've literally played like 30 minutes of. Because I was curious. I downloaded it on Battle.net, like on the PC version. Just to see, like, does it at least feel like Diablo gameplay-wise?
What about the president?
And it did. But I knew already at that point, like, how bad the monetization and stuff was. So I basically checked it out. I'm like, yeah, that actually, gameplay-wise, that feels pretty alright. But I'm not playing that shit. And I uninstalled it. I just wanted to see. I was curious if it at least played well. But I knew that I would never like get a character to end game or anything like that because the monetization was so bad. If you don't know how bad Diablo Immortal's monetization was, if you wanted to max out a character, you literally could not invest enough time into the game to do it for free. It was genuinely impossible the way the systems were set up, at least when it first came out. They could have changed this because of backlash. I don't know. But back when it came out, it was literally impossible to invest enough time into playing one character to max them out. Instead, you would have to spend like literal thousands of dollars. I think it was over like $10,000 on microtransactions and stuff for that one character to get them like maxed out. Which I'm saying, like, I already knew that was the case before I played it. So I knew that I wasn't going to like get invested in the game at all. I just said, you know what? Let me go see if it at least feels like Diablo. Played it a bit. Cool. It does. Uninstalled it. Never touched it again. What's the matter? You guys don't have phones? The bad thing with the you guys don't have phones and just the announcement in general with Diablo Immortal, the bad thing wasn't even that like it was a Diablo mobile game or that they said you guys don't have phones. It was that it had been like, I want to say, had it been 7 years or 8 years since Diablo 3 came out at that point? It had been like 7 or 8 years since Diablo 3's launch at the time that they announced that. And people were pissed because people were waiting for Diablo 4 and then they announced a free-to-play mobile game instead. It wasn't even just that the game existed. It was that that game existed at the time, we thought, in place of Diablo 4. We thought that it was like, you know, they hadn't been working on Diablo 4 because they've been working on this. because Diablo 4 was not announced at that point. Like, genuinely, if we knew that Diablo 4 was coming around the same time, we would not have freaked out like that. D3 was 2012, Immortal was 22. Yeah, but Immortal got announced in like 2019 or 2020, I want to say. Maybe more like 2020. It might have been like 8 years. That sounds right. I know that it had been nearly a decade since Diablo 3. And that was kind of the main issue. And again, at that point, we didn't know they were working on Diablo 4 either. So it was just like a big ol' fuck you to us when it was a mobile game instead. $2018? Is that right? Well, I'm going to stretch, by the way, but just not mid big boss. I don't got time. I'm going. Did they really announce it 4 years beforehand? I don't know if Asmongold paid for a character. I believe it, but I don't think he did. The guy who blew up on Diablo Immortal was, and now he's just a huge ARPG content creator, but he got his start on Diablo Immortal, and I love this guy.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't pegged a man in a long time.
False. Calm down. Darth Microtransaction, or as everyone else just calls him, DM. He got his start in Diablo Immortal, and he got his name, Darth Microtransaction, because he literally, like, he made his shtick early on. Hey, I'm gonna actually, like, try to max a character on Diablo Immortal, like, on stream, and then make videos about it and stuff to see how bad it is. And that, like, got him his start in content creation. And then when Diablo 4 came out, he grinded that a lot, back when we liked Diablo 4 collectively. I know it's hard to forget there was a time where we did generally see it as a positive game. It's easy to forget, I know. But for the first, like, 2 months, we did actually like Diablo 4. And he blew up grinding D4 at that point. And now he's mainly a PoE 2 guy. Go figure. Basically the first 2 months of D4. The first 2 months were good. What happened to Diablo 4? The TLDR on it is basically just, yeah, there was no end game at the start. And that was fine. We were all like, yeah, this game is good. It needs some end game content, though. But for what it is right now, this is perfectly fine, right? That's basically what the consensus was for the first couple months. And then Season 1 dropped. And what they did with Season 1 was they buffed, like, all the monsters. Like, legitimately all of them. Ass punch, bitch. Probably shouldn't have shot him. Oh, what if I did this? Oh, no. Shit, I heard them come in the door to the left. God damn it. That was a bad idea. Yeah, they nerfed everything. They didn't add an end game with Season 1. So basically, like, they killed pretty much every build in the game. Like, it wasn't even some builds. Like, all of the builds that were good pre-Season 1 were shit after Season 1. All of the builds that were okay pre-Season 1 were super dog shit with Season 1. And then every build that was shit pre-Season 1 was unimaginably shit post-Season 1. Like, everything got killed on the player's end. And they just made the game incredibly slow to play. It just felt bad to play Diablo 4 because it was like moving through molasses trying to kill groups of enemies. And then there was really no new content with it. And it was just... It killed everyone's enjoyment and led to the whole, like, you know, basically how we still look at Diablo 4 today with, like, Diablo 4 was complete dog shit. I can't imagine how they thought this was okay. That narrative came from the Season 1 update, not from the game's initial release. Like, the tone completely changed with Season 1. Season 0, which was legitimately what they called it when it first came out, was like, what's here is good, just needs some updates, but this is a really good start. And then they fucking killed everything and didn't add any additional content and just destroyed it. They lost all of their goodwill in that update. Oh my god, it happened again! No, he doesn't. Don't listen to him. Son of a bitch. No, he doesn't. Don't listen to him. I told you already. Nothing. Don't listen to him.
There's somebody there.
Okay, it was a bit of a mess, but it worked. Yeah, Diablo is Blizzard.
First.
Jerma liked the game when it came out. And then when Season 1 came out, he expressed his sorrow with the game in a 2-hour stream. Yeah, it was bad. So the Season 1 update, like, I really liked D4 in Season 0, despite no endgame. Like, basically what I was doing in Season 0 was, like, I did the renown grind on the character that I started with. And then after I finished up the renown grind, I was just playing hardcore characters and just messing around with builds and stuff, waiting for the new content. I was streaming doing that. I was just, like, starting up a hardcore character and being like, fuck it, let's try Bone Spear Necromancer this time. I haven't played that yet, so let's just give it a go. And I would basically just do that. I was just messing around with stuff, waiting for new content, because there was a lot to mess around with. And then Season 1 hit, and I was like, you know what? This is really not the move. This is not it. Jerma loves Diablo 2. Yeah, I know. I've seen him talk about Diablo 2. I love Diablo 2. Not as much as Jerma, I don't think, but I love Diablo 2. Diablo 2 would still be my favorite ARPG if PoE didn't exist. Like, if I took PoE out, Diablo 2 would be the favorite. I think 4, like, if I went back and tried out the expansion and all that now, I would not be surprised if the game is good now. But the goodwill was so completely shattered after Season 1 that, like, no one has even really gone back to look to see if it's good. Like, none of the big ARPG content creators have even given it the time of day since. Which makes it really interesting, because, like, I haven't heard shit about Diablo 4 since that update. Like, we all just kind of dipped, and I have not heard anyone talk about the new content since. I hear tiny whispers here and there. Like, I heard that they apparently took out world tiers entirely and shifted towards a different difficulty system. I'm curious what that's about, because I actually thought the world tier stuff was pretty fun, personally. That was one of the things that I thought was handled pretty well with that game. What happened to the big boss rank? This is the big boss rank.
There's no need.
Apparently Mephisto is back somehow. That doesn't surprise me. Diablo lore has always been, you know. They always come back. Hell, Diablo has always come back so far. And I fully expect it to happen again. And yes, to be fair, like with stuff like that, it's always kind of planned ahead with Diablo in particular. Like, you know, at the end of Diablo 1, your character jams the crystal into his forehead and becomes like the new vessel, right? I get it. They always set that stuff up ahead of time. But just point being, the big bad guys in Diablo always come back. So I'm not shocked to hear that Mephisto's apparently somehow back. Yeah, Diablo inevitably has to come back in D4. There's no way they're not going to. It's just a matter of when they're going to be honest. I've only played D1. D4 is a game that definitely had a good foundation, but just wasn't there when it came out. And I haven't gone back to look. None of like the casual audience or the hardcore audience has gone back since the season 1 update. Like genuinely, I don't know the current state of Diablo 4 at all, because the last time I touched it, it was like I don't know, like August or September of 2023. Something like that. Diablo is the devil, but he has a Spanish accent. Yes, that is the easiest way to think of it. Yes. We could go with the real answer of it is just the devil in, I think it's Latin, isn't it? I think it's from Latin. It might also be in Spanish, though. It might be one of those words that carried over. I don't know. But I like saying that it's the devil with the Spanish accent more. So I'll stick with that. He just has a Spanish accent. That's it. Baal is also the devil, and I think also Mephisto. Yeah, it gets kind of wacky. Diablo lore is cool, though. I love Diablo lore. The 3 prime evils are the devil, and the devil. Mm-hmm. Diablo is from Latin roots. Got it. I thought it was Latin. Hello, Tidbit. I'm so consistent, like, getting up to Strut F. Strut F is still a problem, but getting to Strut F is not a problem at this point. Which is good, because that's like half of this checkpoint, just getting to Strut F. But then after Strut F, it becomes a bit of a shit show. Or actually, starting in Strut F, it becomes a bit of a shit show. Correction. I do think that if I'm really fast, I can do it safely. Because I, transparently, was theory crafting this without playing the game last night, but I was just thinking about Strut F last night. I couldn't get it out of my head, because I lost so many runs yesterday to Strut F bullshit. And like just being inconsistent with this room. So I was thinking about it, and I think I might have a plan. I think that if I'm really fast, might want to move over a bit. Now the other guy's gonna see him. Yeah. Yeah, if I reset after grabbing the M9 and just go really fast, I can get through it. That works. Although I missed the ammo, so. Shit. There we go. Oh my god! Oops. Okay. I think doing it that way should not be hard. Shit. I tried. I tried to recover it. Doctor, I've been thinking about Strut F again. Strut F was just the worst. E is also bad. I think if I can get that guy right away, I wonder if the binocular guy will see him. The first guy that I was trying to lean and... Oh yeah, the stretch, I forgot. Hold on. Solid stretch. Okay. Chat. I think we need the good one. Sorry. I think we need to play more ARPGs on the channel. That's what I think, personally. What am I drinking today? Watermelon Celsius. It's just called watermelon. I was like, they always have some name, but this one is actually just watermelon. They didn't come up with anything creative for it. Sorry. I think that, in the event that Oblivion Remake does not shadow drop in the next week, I'll play something. I don't know what, but I'll play something. Maybe we go with the OG. OG Diablo, perhaps. I've been playing it lately. I like it. I've always liked OG Diablo. Great art style, great atmosphere. Great sprite work. Really good sprite work in Diablo 1. Good itemization. Not the best, but good. I can't get OG Diablo to run on my PC. Use like Devolution or something.
Right.
Because OG Diablo does not like modern Windows.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Oh, can't mod it due to it being on Game Pass? Just buy it for like 10 bucks on GOG and then mod it. Pro tips with Chol. If Game Pass is the obstacle, just go get it on GOG. It comes with Hellfire on GOG. I don't recommend playing it with Hellfire. I think Hellfire is kind of shit. But you could. It comes with the expansion, point being.
First.
I think the only reason to play Hellfire is if you really want to play the monk. Other than that, I would recommend just playing without the expansion. The Hellfire expansion is like really shitty fan fiction that somehow became official, and there is like a whole story behind that, development-wise and everything, but it is literally, in that sense, shitty fan fiction. The expansion was not done by anyone who worked on the original game. No one who worked on the base game was involved in the expansion at all. So if you play it with the expansion, it's really weird because it feels like you're constantly jumping between like really good content and content that's just like, this doesn't even feel like it fits in this game. And that's why. Two completely different teams with no communication between them. It was Sierra? I think it was Sierra. That sounds right. But I always recommend that people play without Hellfire. At least, like, until you've beaten the game once. If you get curious afterwards, then go for it. But I would not recommend playing it with the expansion installed the first time that you play it. Anyone notice how consistent the dick punch is? Now that chat bullied me into trying it, I got to admit, the dick punch has us off to much more consistent starts. Granted, I improvised it a little bit. I've put my own spice on it with not doing the knocking and all that, but it's working. It's working pretty well, I would say. The MC2 S ranks? I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what that is. I don't know what you speak of. Why aren't you saving? Because we're doing Big Boss. We only get 8 saves for the entire game. And we have to play perfectly. A single mistake is loading back to the last save. Doesn't matter what that mistake was. If something gets fucked because of how strict the requirements are, you go back. You raise an alert, you've already lost the rank, time to go back. You take longer than 3 hours total, you've lost it, time to go back. You kill a single person, you've already lost the rank, you gotta go back. You fire too many bullets, you fucked it up.
Right.
What are the chances you get to Fortune today? I think with how consistently I'm getting to like at least Strut F, I think odds are pretty good. I feel like just about every run is getting to at least Strut F right now. And I like my new Strut F approach, my new strategy for it. I forgot the bullets requirement. Yeah, the bullets are crazy. What is it? You can only fire like 800 bullets the entire playthrough? Oh, it's 700. Fucking shit. Take it nice and safe on Strut F? No, you'll see. If you weren't here for the last one, I think I've got a... Well, I've got what should be pretty consistent for Strut F. But it's also really fast, which is a nice bonus. It's designed for consistency, but it's also nice that it's pretty quick. Thankfully. Peace Walker S ranks are easy because they're all short. I agree. I feel like Peace Walker's S ranks aren't that bad because the missions are like 5 minutes long. Whereas this is like play to perfection for the entire game. Which I guess you do get to split it up into 8 smaller pieces. But like, how many missions are in Peace Walker total? Like, if you count all the side ops and main ops in one total count, how many missions are there? Because whatever that number is, that's how many segments you can split up your Peace Walker S ranking into. Whereas this, I get 9 segments, I guess, because the one before I save also counts. $130-ish, yeah. That's the comparison. Like, they're both pretty similar in that sense. But whereas Peace Walker, you get to split the whole thing up into like 130 some smaller pieces. This, you only get 9 smaller pieces to split it up into. And the smaller pieces are actually pretty big because of that. Like, this small piece on a good run, it's long. The tanker took me like 15 minutes, and that was after I had perfected it and actually pulled it off successfully. Oh, it's like 150, 160-ish. Wow. That sounds about right. I think MGS5 and Peace Walker are about equal, like, overall. But I like MGS5's gameplay way more. So I enjoy playing 5 more, but I also fucking love Peace Walker. They're both great. But they both do some things better than the other. And MGS5's thing that does better is just the whole game is more fun to play, frankly. Yeah, 5's gameplay is insane. It's so fun. I saw a mod once that just allows you to launch every mission and side op and everything in MGS5 as the subsistence mission, like the challenge that's built into the game for like 2 missions total, where it's like on-site procurement for all of your gear, and it makes it so much more interesting after you play the whole game deploying with your own stuff. There's a mod that just lets you do on-site procurement for everything in the game. And I want to try that someday. That sounds really fun. Ryan, thank you for the 30 months. Appreciate it. Whoa. After this challenge, no wonder Raiden dropped the stealth in Rising. Really, it makes so much sense. Oh. There it is. Oh, it does work like that. And they're all down. Holy shit, chat, I'm gaming. I am gaming. DS, thank you for gifting a member. Well, I didn't see the name. Where the fuck is the bomb? Oh no. Oh no. No! Don't do this to me! Name was Dark Souls 2 is the best. Sounds about right. I'm familiar. What the fuck am I listening to? Tippy toes are a slept-on mechanic. They can be so useful. I think they're just stuck. Did they wake someone up? I could have sworn they did. Oh yeah, okay, whoa. Yeah, someone's just stuck.
Freeze! More!
Yes. Now we wait for the bomb. My eyes are dry. Have I not been blinking? Holy shit. Fuck my ass. Is that box a hint at a new series? No. ZOE 2 came out before MGS 2, I think, right? Or was it after? I'm trying to remember. It's either that MGS 2 came with a Zone of Enders demo disc, or that Zone of Enders 2 came with an MGS 2 demo disc. It's one or the other. I can't remember which way it was. But they were cross-promoting the two games. Zone of Enders came with an MGS2 disc. That's what I thought. Zone of Enders 1? I could have sworn it was 2. Was it 1? I could have sworn it was 2. Save before Strut F? No. I can't. I've practiced it too much to save then. I can't waste another. Still not cleared at once. Nope. But we get so close now. Like, consistent Strut E. I can't start saving then. Because basically, because of how consistent I am with everything, like, what's it? C through A. It would be, like, once I've gotten Strut D done, we're basically done. Like with this section. Once I finish Strut D, like that's pretty much completing it. Because everything else I know so well, and I'm so consistent with at this point.
There's somebody there.
It was one? Was it one? I thought it was two.
First.
So it was one that came out before it then, not two. Be at Fat Man by now? I don't think I would, because I'm terrible at Fortune. On Extreme, I'm terrible at Fortune. She kills me like 9 times out of 10. Mostly because she's bullshit. Because you can't fucking hit her. She's lucky I can't fight back. I just have to wait out a timer. She's so lucky she doesn't know it. Fucking Patriots. Giving her cheats. Gimmick bosses suck. I kind of agree. There's one game that I think does gimmick bosses really well, and it's a Demon's Souls. But for the most part, I do agree. The Lolly Lule Low? You're goddamn right. Dragon God boss, not bus. It sucks. I do agree, Dragon God is terrible. But the others are great. Like Tower Knight, I like that. Phalanx, weirdly, I like that. I'm trying to think of the other like gimmick bosses in the game that aren't like the Man-Eaters or the Flame Lurker, the Penetrator. Old Hero, that one's good. Old Hero's great. Storm King is awesome. Storm King is very awesome. Storm King is badass. But yeah, Dragon God sucks. That is a terrible boss. That boss is shit. Is she called False Idol? Is that the right name? She's fun. I like that one.
There's no need.
Yarp.
Let's see.
Fool's Idol. No, I think it's False Idol in the original, and Remake changed it to Fool's Idol. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was Fool's Idol. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think that's one of the smaller, like, changes in Remake, if I'm not mistaken. I think they changed her name. But maybe not. Now I've tripped myself up enough to the point where I can't remember. They should have made watching cutscenes part of the rank. Bro, could you imagine? It's Fool's Idol in both. Never mind then. Which boss was it that they changed the name of in Remake? I remember there being one. And it's one of those where it's like, it's a very slight change. It's something like that. One of them, they made like a slight name change that really doesn't affect anything. It's just kind of like, oh, okay, I guess. I know they changed a lot of the boss soul names in Remake. I remember seeing a lot of that going around, and I was just like, why? Because everyone else was posting about it and they're just like, why? I guess just item name changes in general. Because now that I think about it, I also remember that they, unfortunately, this is probably the worst one. They changed the name of the sticky white stuff, unfortunately. Rest in peace, sticky white stuff. They made it worse. Sticky white slime. So good. Sticky white stuff, I feel like, is funnier because stuff is just so, like, what? It's just stuff. But sticky white slime is still also hilarious. Without knowing what it is, sounds so bad. It literally is like white goop that you apply to your weapon to get, is it magic damage on it? I don't know. I never used like those kind of items in the Souls games, aside from like the lightning, whatever at the start of Dark Souls 1, because of course I do. But other than that, I really never use that stuff. Yeah, it is magic. Okay. Oh. Rest in peace, sticky white stuff. You'll be missed. You will be missed. Oh my god, because you gifted a member to him? Oh no. I just realized. I saw it pop up on my dashboard again. I'm gonna have to put the phrase Dark Souls 2 is the best at the end of my videos for the next month. It's gonna have to come up on screen. Whoa. Stick to the wall, Raiden. Come on. There. Fuck. You can't just carry 50 full moon grasses. I feel like that's part of the charm in Demon Souls, man. I like OG Demon Souls rather than the remake. Something about the vibe was better. I still really love the original, but I haven't played remake yet. But I still, like, actively go back and replay the original once in a while. But I do know a lot of people prefer the original version. It's not a, well, it's not too spicy of a take. A lot of people do just play the remake, but I think that's because a lot of people have only played the remake. Because a lot of the old heads in the community do play the original version still. Uh-oh. 3 shots! Come on in. Get your buddy. Is he not? Oh my god, he didn't see him. Shit. There, that works. Go, 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 go. That threw off my plans! We're fine. We're fine. No need to panic. No need to panic.
Jack.
Shadow Tower, not Shower Tower. I was gonna say, I'm not familiar with Shower Tower. All right, here comes the real circus. Sweet. Oh. Dude, that's so good. I finally got Strut E down. I can do it, man. I can do Strut E. Now the problem is getting to the bomb. Oh, I hear it. Son of a bitch, where does it go? Where does it get spit out from there? Is it over here, maybe? Is it you? Is it you? Oh, fuck.
Communications with Strut E have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Okay. I know who they're gonna wake up now, at least. Is that the bomb? It's one of those boxes.
The situation is normal. All clear. Freeze! More!
They're stuck again, dude. Next time, if I defuse the bomb here before I shoot out the camera, we'll be golden. Like, genuinely, I can do it that way, and it will work. They're stuck again. I just hear the door opening and closing endlessly. I say next time, but obviously there won't be a next time because the bomb is about to appear any second. Before these guys wake up behind me. There's no point in running over to it now. Hold on.
Freeze!
This section feels ridiculous. I can do it next time, like, smoothly now that I know it. Learning this section feels ridiculous for sure. Is he up? He is up. There. We've got a moment. Come back. Like, eventually it has to cycle back through. It's just, Jesus, it takes a minute. Any minute, chat. I'm telling you, any minute now. Any minute now. Annoying that you missed it by like half a second. It really is. But now I know. Like, do this before the camera and then boom. Like, we're golden. I may have missed it here, but I gained knowledge. Strut E, after this run, if I have to run it back, will be totally consistent, I think. Like, the strat is nailed down for Strut E, it feels like. I do great on the helipad, too. I've never fucked up a run on the helipad. I should not have said that out loud. But I haven't yet. I should not have said that. But it's true that I haven't lost a run on the helipad yet. Nope. No, he didn't. I'm just gonna go back and do it the right way. Because holy shit, that was taking an eternity, and that was about to get even worse. I'm just gonna go back. We're gonna do it the right way. Yet. That was a practice run. The knowledge is valuable. Remember the guy who saw you through a wall? Yeah, I think my strat for him... This is experimental, but I've been getting experimental today. And it's been working. So... The new experimental idea with him... I'm just gonna fucking book it immediately. No waiting, no hesitation. I'm just gonna fucking... Straight across. Straight across that bridge. There's no drone or anything out there. I think there is a guard along the catwalk, but he's facing the other way. So I'm pretty sure that I could just cartwheel through him and fucking cruise straight across. Could have reset the room. Yeah, but I had fired a lot of extra shots, and we're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna nail this run. I keep saying it. I'd rather do a few extra resets now than have to do the entire run again a second time. I'm not fucking around with it. I'm not. This is the worst section, and I literally have like one room left after Strut E. That's a question mark that I haven't like figured out how to do yet. So at this point, I have enough patience to reset this once or twice. After Strut E, it's just Strut D that's a question mark, and if I can do Strut D, then I've already done it.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
You son of a bitch.
It's the
Get up, Raiden. Fucker. Get punched in the nuts. Deserved.
Who's there?
Will you stream Oblivion? If it actually comes out next week, yeah.
First.
We don't count the fails. We only need to win one time. True. I only need one win. So I don't care how many times I have to reset or fuck it up to get the one win. I'm patient. Missed the Elden Ring stream. You fucking caveman.
Right.
All right. Chol is ready. Chol's gonna nail this run through while Ooga Booga talking. But yes, Chol will play Oblivion if it's real. If not, Chol will play like Diablo or something. Chol was just saying, like, not even an hour ago, that with all the ARPG talk we've been doing lately, that Chol should just play an ARPG. So we'll play an ARPG if Oblivion doesn't end up coming out.
What about?
God, I hope it's real though. The remake is real. The question mark now is the release window. Supposedly, it's coming out next week, according to leaks from like about a month ago.
Jack.
But those aren't confirmed. The fact that the game exists is confirmed. because those actually came from the developer's website. They accidentally hit the publish button on the, like the game page on their website early. And it was up for like 10 minutes or something before it got taken down. It didn't have a release date on the website page, but things like screenshots, comparison shots, and the box art and stuff for like the physical editions, that all leaked officially through their website. Didn't they say they'll switch the gameplay to be more Souls-like? Where the fuck did you hear that? No, not that Chol knows of.
There's no need.
Someone found it? No, the page got published, right? For like a few minutes. Souls-inspired combat changes from dev trailer. We didn't get a trailer. There was no trailer in the leak.
Right.
It was found by doing inspect element on a photo? You're fucking kidding. Seriously? There's no way. That cannot be true. That can't. That cannot be true. Right? Surely not. No. There's no way they found it by doing inspect element. I heard it has Silksong as unlockable content. Probably. Guys, I think... Son of a bitch. Chol thinks Silksong is actually going to shadow drop today. That's what Chol thinks. Just for the record. Source, Chol made it the fuck up, but it's about as reliable as any other Silksong rumor, so take to the Reddit. You heard it here first. Still hoping it drops in 2024. No. They said it was going to drop in 2023, you guys. It's going to drop in 2023. Come on. MGS Delta is coming out in 2024. Silksong is coming out in 2023. That's what they've told us. That's what's happening. We have time till then? We do. Oops. We do have time. Go ride, go. Sweet. probably buy the DLC outfits. I probably won't. I almost definitely won't. But that's just me. I never buy the cosmetic like DLCs or microtransactions. I've never been that guy. We reset. I think they're pre-order bonuses. Oh, well, pre-order bonus, then yeah, I'll have them anyway. But if they were like paid DLC just on their own, then no. Or like deluxe edition content, then no. He's gonna see his buddy this time, right? Yes. No, no, okay. Oops. Little hiccups, it's fine. Still got plenty of time. Nothing's going on. Come on, go. This Rose chick keeps trying to tell me what day tomorrow is. I don't know why. Like, I already know that it's April 30th. She doesn't need to keep telling me. Can't you just ignore them? If they pop up red, they're mandatory, and the game will pick up the call without you doing anything. If they pop up with like that light blue, then they're optional. Okay, that works for me. Why? Why? He hasn't done that on previous runs. Imagine failing the run because you fired 701. Well, it's fine, because now I'm going to fire less shots this time. He didn't do that the last couple times. He didn't freak out when the one guy got tranked. Maybe I wasn't fast enough. It might be a speed thing. It might be because I fucked up like my lineup on the first guy and had to readjust a couple times. That might be what threw it off. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably what threw it off. Yeah, the first time I was way faster. Definitely. We'll still be here next stream? No. We're so close. We're so close. Because none of it's truly random chance. It's all patterns, but a slight difference in timing can throw off my understanding of what's supposed to happen because we're at a different point in the pattern, right? And on extreme difficulty, with how high the guard's awareness is, just a slight change in timing can really throw things off, which is why I think that was probably a timing thing. It was a speed thing. At least I think it was a speed thing. Welcome to speedrunning. Yeah, it's miserable. There's a reason I don't do it. Fuck! Come here. I'm gonna put you in this corner and I'm gonna punch you in the dick. Oh, why? Nope. 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 I do hate trying to punch that guard when he gets up. I do hate it, because if it's slightly off, that happens. I used to do it? Yeah. Speedrunning used to make me fucking miserable, so I stopped. Same. It's fun for a bit, but then when you hit the point where your runs plateau due to like RNG or just some other like wonky mechanic in whatever you're running, it just quickly descends into misery. I just stopped. I was like, nope, I can't do this shit. I can't take it anymore. Still here, but consistent. So consistent. Best generic enemy in Metal Gear? Are we talking just from like a personality standpoint or like a gameplay standpoint?
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Bitch. Sack tap. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a little off. I panicked. I was early. What was I just saying about consistency? I should have waited longer. Both? Okay. Well, from a gameplay standpoint, all of Metal Gear's generic enemies, aside from like the crazier ones that start to pop up in like MGS4 and shit, are the same. Which is why I was struggling to think. I was like, they all kind of behave the same. Yeah. Because then I was about to be like, well, as their behavior just becomes better with the early games because of basic system advancements and stuff. Like, you know, MGS2's guards are way more aware than MGS1's. And then MGS3's are way more aware than MGS2's. Then 4 kind of steps that back. I feel like 4 is about the same as 3. And then... what's it? Ground Zeroes and 5 have like the best guard AI. Yeah, they do. If you're really far away from soldiers in the Phantom Pain, they're not going to see you. Well, camouflage is a factor and time of day is a factor, but like, say you're camouflaged at like nighttime and you're far away, the guards just aren't gonna see you, frankly. But within like, I don't know, 50 meters or whatever it is in the Phantom Pain, they have the best. So probably Ground Zeroes, because they mesh the best with the map. Probably the soldiers in Ground Zeroes are like the most interesting to deal with. Not because the AI is that different from Phantom Pain, but just they work better for that map.
First,
But some like areas in the Phantom Pain, the guard AI feels just as good as Ground Zeroes because it's entirely dependent on like where they are. Anyone else got an artist trying to sell them art? Like in DMs or something? Just ignore it. It's almost certainly a bot or a scam of some sort. If you get random DMs on the internet from an artist trying to sell you art, like they're reaching out to you, it's almost definitely a bot or some other form of scam. Especially if it's on Twitter or Discord. Especially so if it's on Twitter or Discord. Those are the platforms that are really notorious for the art ones. For personality? For personality, probably the Genome Soldiers. I don't know. The Gurlukovich Soldiers have such funny lines, though. They have such good, like, voice lines and quotes. So maybe Gurlukovich Soldiers for personality. They're up there, at least.
What about...
I might actually have to say Gurlukovich Soldiers for personality, just because of, like, the voice lines and stuff. They're so funny. I love them. Oops. Yeah, that's MGS2's.
Jack?
My eyes are so dry. I need to blink more. Holy shit. Maybe if I take off my glasses, I'll blink more. I don't know. Worth a try. It might just be that I'm too locked in. Come on now.
Glad...
There's no need.
Dry eyes is a symptom of being super locked in. It is because you blink less. It sounds like a meme, but genuinely, it is a side effect of just being super locked in. I'm so cooking now. It is so consistent up until like Strut E now. F is great. Strut F, no longer a worry. Strut E, pretty much figured out, assuming I get that first lineup. That one is apparently the part where I can still fuck it up. But if I get lined up right for that first guard, it's just a domino effect after him. Where if I get that, then we're fucking cruising through it. Am I doing the gamer lean? What the fuck is the gamer lean? Like leaning with the game? Like with the things that you're doing in game? I don't often do that. However, I do sometimes catch myself doing it on Ace Combat. When I'm turning on Ace Combat, I do feel myself leaning a little bit sometimes. Ace Combat dogfights will do that to you. A good dogfight, that'll do it. We're all in agreement that AC7 is the best now? No, it's 4. Still 4. Hasn't changed. It is still AC4. That hill of yours seems really nice. Can I lay on it? The Ace Combat 4 hill? Surely. I think everyone should. For Assassin's Creed 2 myself, bitch, you know that the pirate game is the best one. You just don't want to admit it. You just don't want to give it to other people. I don't know why. But you know damn well that Black Flag is the best Assassin's Creed game. All right? Everyone does. Everyone knows it. Okay? Everyone knows it. Ezio Glazers. I like Ezio, like, as a character a lot. But man, the pirate game is too good. The pirate one is too good. The second best? You guys are crazy. This is coming from the guy who puts AC1 as his second favorite. You guys are fucking crazy. Can we all agree that Assassin's Creed 3 is mid as fuck? Can we all, in unison, just come to an agreement on this one, if nothing else? Yeah. I hate 3. Look, 3 had so much potential. I wish I liked 3 more. Oh. All the recent ones too. I stopped playing after Unity. I haven't played any of them since Unity. The best one-off and most replayable in the series. You can play it on its own as an adventure game without the others. That's true. Although I do... Ubisoft, this is also, you know, Assassin's Creed 3. We all also need to recognize that's where they fucked up. Big time. Particularly with the story. Ending the whole Desmond storyline there was a bad call. Because ever since, there has been, like, no consistent through line narratively with Assassin's Creed to keep people interested in, like, buying every game and playing them. Like, each game in the series at this point feels like its own one-off. Like, do I want to play specifically this game for the era? No? Then I don't need to. I have no reason to. It is a speed thing. It's a speed thing with Strut E. Okay. Go get the bomb. Go get the bomb! Oh my god. Oh, oh. No. Ah, if only I knew where it went from there, dude. Is it one of you? Hold on now. I have an idea. Okay, the bomb is not diffused. Did I not just see the bomb and like it looked frozen? Am I crazy? And also, is no one investigating Strut E? What is happening? Oh. Are they stuck? I heard them. They're stuck. I hear them. They're stuck. Which is your favorite Metal Gear game? 2. What are my top 3 favorite weapons? There we go. If I reset the room... Okay, that works. They got stuck up here. What the fuck? Top 3 weapons? SOCOM
I saw.
M9 rocket arm. Oops, fucked that up a bit.
Right.
Rocket arm is awesome. Had to be the rocket arm. Okay, he is walking away. We're good. Question is, are these guards still going to be asleep? Because probably not. I'm going to assume not. No.
Enemy in the area. Increase security.
Nope. No enemy. Please.
Freeze.
That just works. I can do that.
Nothing here.
That might throw a bit of a wrench in things. I knocked out the radio guy too fast. We'll see.
Freeze! More! Ah!
Yeah, there it is. Isn't there one right here?
What's going on? Respond.
Oh, it's under me.
Strut D have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
I don't know where they're gonna come from for an investigation in here. Oh, okay.
Nothing was wrong.
Oh god, where are they going now?
The situation is normal. All clear.
I'm improvising right now, like full improvise. Oh my god! It's because they're going down to him, they're gonna wake up everyone.
Nothing was wrong.
Where's this bomb? Oh, is this the one under the stairs? This is the one under the stairs that I was thinking of, isn't it? Because I heard it before.
Nothing here.
It was nothing. All clear.
Is this the one under the stairs? Am I going crazy? What? Ah! Okay. Yeah, we haven't been to Strut D yet on a big boss run, so I was improvising there.
I have the last sea.
Oh, the last one. Okay. Now I just have to get to Fortune without fucking it up. Which is gonna be hard. Knowing me, that's where the issues are gonna come from. It's particularly the not fucking it up part. That's gonna be an issue.
There's somebody there.
No. Oops. Binoculars guy is a different bridge. Not this one. Which bridge is he on? He's on the DE bridge. Oh, this guard isn't here. Oops. This is stressing me out. No, we're good now. Just give it time, like as if I'm freezing the bomb to let him go. Holy shit, chat, we're gaming. Where's the beepy one down here? Or not the beepy. Where is it on extreme is what I'm asking. Where is this bomb on extreme? I forget. Where did they move it to? There are like 3 or 4 locations for this bomb. Which one is extreme? I don't remember. Oh, come on. There we go. On a submarine? Chat, where the fuck is this one on extreme? Down the stairs, first person and to the right? Oh. On the left side of the room. On the wall, on a cupboard, up. Oh, I see it. Thank you. I've only seen that location once from doing the dog tags. Ah. Oops. Don't mind me. Just a little victory dip. You know, as you do. Hello, camera.
What's up, Jack?
Oh, you know. Just dropping a save. 38 minutes. Fuck me.
Jack.
So that was like a 25-minute stretch?
Jack, do you need to save?
No.
Hang in.
We do it with the ZOE box.
Right.
And now we fucking pray. Fortune does not fuck around on extreme. Yeah, there it is.
Right. What's wrong? Right. Right.
Oh, chat, how do you read the game over screen? How do you read the stats here? Hold on, I'll just look it up. MGS2 game over screen stats. Can someone explain the continue screen? Okay. I don't even see alert num. Oh, did they change it maybe for... Okay, the NUETO 0. It's NUTET, short for neutralized. That's kills, so still 0. Damage amount, that one's actually pretty easy right below it. Damage amount. No shit. Alert num. Oh yeah, alert num 0. I see that. Ammo used 92. What is prudence? What is the split up prudence that says 2? What the fuck is prudence? Oh, it's cautions? Hold on. Oh, prudence is saves. Okay. Arm strength, I'm assuming, is literally just my strength. Area move? Area move. Is anything else down there important? Just saves. Okay. 97 damage at this point. Or sorry, 90. Hold on, where was it? Yeah, 97 damage at this point. Oh. I'm not supposed to continue. Area move is just room transitions. I figured. Didn't know Armored Core slapped so hard. It does. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I have to take less than 500 damage, though, across the whole run. Damn, dude. Oh, victory dip. Sorry. The camera here is so weird. All right, here we go. Oh, it probably does include the damage that killed you. I would assume it does. So 97 is actually probably fine. Didn't someone say the health bar is like 50? Something like that? Believe so. Can anyone confirm the total, like, health bar? Should I just let her take me if I get hit? Honestly? Hold on. MGS2. How much damage is the health bar? Your health will regen after you win. Yeah, but I'm more. Oh, your health bar changes per difficulty. It's 50 on extreme. So yeah, I think we're fine. Oh.
Right, what's wrong? Right.
Because then 50, I could take nearly an entire health bar of damage every checkpoint and still be fine. So the damage requirement on... Wait a minute, chat. The damage requirement is a total nothing burger for this run. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, it matters if you heal bleed. It matters if you heal bleed. Okay. But even then, in boss fights, it's not going to affect anything. But that's where it would matter. I was like, why is that even a requirement if it doesn't matter? Because 50 health across 9 segments of the game, even if I took enough damage to die once per segment, I'd still have only taken 450 damage. Doesn't your health replenish after boss fights? Yeah, but it's only one boss fight per segment. At least the way I'm doing it. Fuck. Does Fortune always know where you are? Yeah, she always knows. I should have turned sooner. Oh, I'm done. I don't know how I survived there. I had... Do I want to go... Oh, wait, my health just replenished because fortune counts, right? It was a test. I can do fortune again just fine. I know about the claymore. I was testing. I was trying to see my health bar. I was like, do I want to fight Fat Man with no health? But my health replenishes after fortune. So never mind. That was a silly thought. But good to check. Testing what? If I had gotten my health back. Now I know. The fortune fight is short when I don't die. So I go straight to Fat Man after this, right? Chat, hear me out. Okay? Listen. Listen. Listen.
Right. What's wrong? Right.
Do I combine Fortune and Fat Man? Because Fat Man is going to kill me. Just full transparency, Fat Man is going to kill me. At least once, probably twice, probably 3 times. But like, this is a really short segment. Maybe it just feels short because of the first 2 being long. Because yeah, Fat Man is hard. But do I just power through and... Yeah, so that I can save before Sniper instead is what I'm thinking. Because I was going to cut the save before the Sniper fight. Or actually, I was going to cut the Vamp save. Not the Sniper. I was going to save at Sniper and not save at Vamp, was what I was going to do. Never mind. I had it wrong. Because Vamp is so easy with the cheese. I should have turned sooner. Fuck. I got indecisive. Oh, the barrel blew up in the cutscene. Huge. I was literally sitting there. I'm like, this barrel's gonna kill me. Shit. I need to turn sooner. Fuck. She's in my head.
What's wrong?
She's in my head.
Right.
You can view your health level by equipping rations. I don't have any rations. We're not allowed to use them for the run, so I don't have any. Not a terrible idea, but Fat Man is extremely tedious. How even am I gonna do Fat Man consistently? Well, do I have Claymores right now? How many Claymores do I have? Because Claymores would be huge for him. But I don't want to spam bullets at him too hard. Fuck. Yeah, we were talking about the Switch 2 accessories here. Bro, it's not even just here. They're super expensive in Europe as well. Because people were also going to the GameStop website to look at, like, the Euro prices, and they were expensive as fuck there, too. For some reason. They're expensive in the UK. It seems like they're expensive everywhere. But Nintendo framed it as like, we're changing the prices in the US. Well, sorry. They framed it as the console will not see an increased pricing in the US, but the accessories will see pricing adjustments. So I guess they didn't specify where they would see pricing adjustments. Oh my God. Yeah! The tariffs are just excuses so that Nintendo can increase their prices. It honestly does seem that way. And I personally believe that they would have increased the console pricing and just gone through with that had they not gotten so much backlash on it. Like on the console's pricing in general. Had there not been such pushback on it, I think they would have done that regardless. They wouldn't have given a shit. There's the second one. You know, it's cheaper to get a Switch 1 if you can't afford the Switch 2.
Who's that?
Why are you there? Oh wait, the drone is gone. I don't know, chat. You think I save before Fat Man and still just skip Vamp later? I think Vamp is an easy skip for the saving. I really don't have an issue saving, or sorry, skipping the Vamp save because I now know the Vamp cheese. So I think I maybe should still save before Fat Man. Fat Man is going to be more of an issue than Vamp, is the way that I'm looking at it. So even though this segment was so short, I still think it's probably worth it. Because Fat Man's gonna be a bitch. Yeah, Fat Man is harder than Vamp is pretty much just how I'm looking at it right now. Do these Claymores respawn? Alright, had to play it carefully. All right. Another save then.
Jack, you okay? Hang in there.
You need to shoot him if you use a chaff? Fat Man? Can you chaff Fat Man? I assume, yes. I wouldn't have thought so because he doesn't use any electronics. Oh, the binoculars guy? Yes. The binoculars aren't interrupted by chaff. Yeah, he spotted me before. He's a bitch.
Sounds not up to the task.
Fuck off, Fat Man. Oh. Yeah, we're off to a great start here. I can aim. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you, bitch. You guys, I swear I can aim in this game. I promise. Yeah, that's right. You big bitch. Where was my next save after Fat... Jesus Christ. After Fat Man? I don't remember. The aiming in this game, especially this fight, is garbage. Holy shit. Finally, someone in my chat who agrees with me that the aiming in this game is terrible. Thank God. I've waited for this day for months. Someone who finally agrees with me that the aiming controls are terrible in this game. If he wore a helmet, he'd be unstoppable. You're right, actually. I was gonna try to find a way, but no, you're right. Blasphemy? The look acceleration is terrible. Yeah, aim accelerate. That might be a problem. That might be a problem. It took the 5 minutes off the run, too. Boss autosave? No, I manually saved here. Except I didn't save here. I saved at Fat Man. But for some reason, when I'm loading the save, it's loading me immediately after Fortune. Never seen that happen before? Great. Fantastic. Awesome. Well, there goes a save. The game cursed me and has cost us a whole save.
It's the enemy.
No, it's not. Oh my god. Maybe it's due to the timed section. I don't know. I'm hearing that they've never seen this happen before. And the... What's it? The, like, big boss written thing on Reddit says that right before Fat Man is a good save point to save yourself the headache. But they also recommend saving right before Fortune on that same guide. So I don't know.
Who's there? Who's there? Huh? Who's there? I got you.
What? What? No. What is happening? Save in the boss fight next time? In the fight is when I'm supposed to drop save? Bro was face down and raised the alert. It wasn't the other guy. The other guy didn't get on the radio. The game is trying to stop me. It saw me clear 2 checkpoints in one stream and it said, no, 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 you can't do this. You're not supposed to actually get this achievement. That's not how this works. They changed this guard's placement just to throw you off, fuckers. Such fun. Hey, does that mean the save is forfeit? Yeah, there's no way to undo it. That save is just dead. It's just wasted. So we're doing the big boss run with 7 saves, boys. We'll have to... No, I guess we're still doing it with 8 saves, but just... This is my Fat Man save until the next save point. Trying to see if maybe... Because, yeah, he takes a second to get up there. I was like, I wonder if I can run past him before... Gotta start over? No, that would take longer. Powering through is the way.
Who's there?
Can we salvage this? Yeah, we just have to do the run up to Fat Man every time. Instead of being at Fat Man. I was being a little over dramatic before I actually thought it through. We're fine. It did cost us like 5 minutes off the run though, which is incredibly unfortunate. But I think we'll be fine. I don't think that 5 minutes is going to kill it. We'll see. Famous last words and all. But it did legitimately cost me 5 minutes. I know you're there, you fat bitch. Whoa. He's planting bombs. Four? He's going for 4. 5.
Look, your favorite. Explosive.
Where is he posting up? Oops. Oh, what the fuck was he doing there? Oops.
Look, your favorite.
Where'd he put this one? Under? Oh wait, it's not even on this one. It's on the next one.
Here's one for you.
It's just gonna stay there.
Here's one. That was close.
Oh.
Look who's the fat.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack?
Oh boy.
Jack!
Big boss one is a pain in the fucking ass. That's the last one we're doing right now. So far, it has been a pain in the ass, but the bomb defusal definitely seemed like the worst part. And my save getting fucked here and just wasting 5 minutes. Can you use rations? No, we can't use a single one. Claymore's on both sides. Claymore's on both sides. I had to watch a guide in order to do it. I am doing it without watching a guide. And so far, I've made it to Fat Man. So it could be worse. It could be worse. I genuinely, the bomb defusal, since you just did it, was the bomb defusal the worst, like, stretch of the game for the run? Because it definitely seems like that's going to be the worst stretch of the game. Considering, like, I'm going to be doing things like cheesing Vamp with the melee, like, infinite loop that you can put him in. And, the Tengu skip for getting through that easily. With those things factored in, the bomb defusal has to be the worst part, right? Just because it's like a 20-minute stretch with guards everywhere. There's no way that's not the worst part. I kind of skill issued on the Emma part. Okay. I'm also terrible at the sniper part. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as that bomb defusal stretch was. Because we just did the dog tags before this. So I know now how terrible I am at the sniper section on extreme. But that still can't be as bad as this whole last segment was. Do I even need... Hold on. I'm going to get really ballsy with this one. Oh my god, oh no. It was worth a shot. I was like, what if I just fucking book it? No, I do need to use a chaff there. I got close. I really thought I was through. Yeah, the raise. Maybe cartwheel at the end? No, it'll still see me. And if it's a drone, it's instant alert. They don't have to, like, radio in. Like, if that was a guard seeing me that close to the door, it wouldn't matter. Because he would still have to radio it in and everything. But since it's a drone, it's instant. Chaff and keep running. I can't believe my save got fucked like this. It shouldn't, like, kill the run, but it's just, why do I have to do the run up every time? Dropped a whole extra save specifically to not do this run every time. And we still have to do the run every time. And it took 5 minutes on the save file. Because, of course. Streamer luck. This is the streamer luck you've been hearing about. This is what it's actually like. Not bad, just annoying. Why was there a third guard up here this time? The fuck? What? Yeah, that works. That's the quickest way. But yeah, it is just like an extra 5-minute run for every Fat Man attempt. Which would be fine if I wasn't terrible at the Fat Man fight on Extreme. But because I am, we're gonna be on this segment for a bit, I think. Still can't be as bad as the bomb diffusal, though. You can use the coolant, yeah.
So
What would you wish upon your worst enemy? Ninebreaker or MGS2? MGS2's 100% is way worse than Ninebreakers, which is insane to say, but it's very true. This is significantly worse.
Where are you hiding?
Oh my god, is that not gonna get him? Oh, I got him. Son of a bitch. Oh, and he stopped right there. Oh no. Okay, he's moving. Hitbox moment. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm dumb. That's gonna really... That might have just lost me the fight. And by might have, I mean that almost 100% just lost me the fight. This will be a miracle.
Where'd you go? Man, are you slow? 20 seconds, and it goes boom. Hey, where'd you go? Now!
Never mind. We're still in it. Son of a bitch.
Look, your favorite. Explosive.
I thought I could get him, like, as he pulled up. But no, he was really fast there. Why does he get iframes during that? Why? Whose decision was that? Shit, dude. We're gonna be here for a minute.
Right. What's wrong?
I
Right.
shut the lid on my
Right.
cup. Oh yeah. Even with that death, my damage was 101. We are so perfectly fine on damage. Kojima. Fucking Kojima. Gonna have to shoot him. I might have to. I should have looked at my bullets fired. Because surely I have plenty to spare. But still, like, the sniper segment is gonna add a lot. The Ray fight is gonna add a lot. So I'm trying not to shoot much early on. I wasted some during the bomb diffusal. I fired a few extra shots. Which I guess... Oh, the Harrier fight also is going to add quite a few. But, I was gonna say, like, what, 5 to 10 extra shots when the limit is 700 might not matter that much. But it all depends on how tight that limit actually is, right? And there's not a third guard up here this time. Yeah, I learned the Solidus thing while doing the dog tag. So second phase Solidus is not going to be a worry. You shouldn't get anywhere near 700, to be honest. Yeah, now that I'm really thinking about it, I don't think I will either. I literally just could not hit his head. I was trying to micro adjust it, just couldn't do it. Trying to think. Let's say I'm at 200 now. I use like 100 on Fat Man, and these are going to be overestimates for sure. 100 on Fat Man, 100 on the Rays, 100 on the sniper segment, 100 on the Harrier, we'd still be fine. The real saving grace near the end is going to be the vamp cheese. Not needing to save for vamp is going to be huge. I really wish I didn't have a whole boss run for Fat Man too, though. This is brutal. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. All right, Raiden, you ready this time? This time for sure, right? The long run back. Yep.
Hey, where'd you go?
He asks where I went as he's locked onto me through a wall, tracking my every move. He's a bad liar. Or shit. Fucking shit, there go 10 shots. Number 2? Oh, right in my face. Okay. What a bitch.
It's time to get back.
Where's this one? Oh. Can you stop skating? You're freaking me out, man. Oh, okay. Oh, he's going fast. Oh, he's going fast.
It's time to get back. The bar.
20 seconds!
And it goes boom. Where are you hiding? 10 seconds left. Here's one for you. Come on, get a move on.
Fuck you, bitch! Cheating bitch! Sick of your shit! Oh my god.
What? Look who's the fat now.
Oh, what a whore.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
The 20-second triple bomb is crazy. I just had to tank it, dude. Fuck's sake. Run it back, if only. My save is all messed up for some reason. My Fat Man save is dropping me here. I have to do the run every time. It's only like a 5-minute run up, but it still just is so painful to do it on top of the Fat Man fight. And then I don't even remember... After Fat Man, where was I gonna save? You have multiple saves? You can. I've just never seen the save system glitch in this game before like this. I thought I could go sooner. I was like, oh, I had trouble getting on the wall, so he's gonna be turned around anyway. You can, but I've just, you know, in the like 100+ hours of MGS2 doing this, I've never seen the save not put you in the room where you saved. This is, of course, the one time that I've seen it do that. Five minutes you shouldn't be replaying each time? Yeah. That's why it sucks. Because, like, I did the run, and I saved at Fat Man, but for some reason, the save is dropping me at the beginning of the run after, like, counting the time and everything towards it. So, it's a pain in the ass, but it's doable. It's just why? Go riding, go. And I took a little damage on the way in, which sucks. Doable, but it sucks. The 8 save cap is total bullshit. I feel like it's fine once you start like planning it, aside from a couple things. And in this case, like, this wouldn't be an issue if the save was putting me at the helipad where I saved. So, like, to be fair, it is a glitch that put me here. Fuck. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just had to give him some quick back shots before hitting him. Good start. God damn it. Not close enough. Son of a bitch. This run is so scuffed. And it's only just started.
Look, your favorite.
Where is this one? Is it under?
Where'd you go?
Where'd you go, he says, while perfectly tracking me through the wall. What is this run, dude? What is happening? It's all falling apart. Oh, is he already up? Who gave him iframes? Whose decision was that? Seriously, what the fuck? You stop. Freeze. No, this is some crazy work. What is happening to me?
Look, Brave. Explosive.
Where's this one?
Man, are you slow? Come on.
On the other side, under.
Hey, where'd you go? 20 seconds, and it goes boom. Man, are you slow?
Oh, I don't have time.
Only 5 seconds to go.
I didn't have time anyway. I wouldn't have been able to do it. That was so crazy.
What's going on?
That was
Answer
so
me.
crazy. Like every step of the way, I got fucked over. That was a wild Fat Man fight. And it's about that time. Well, might as well drill that run up one more time. I guess. It is about that time. But wow. At least I got through 2 of the save points today. That, I think, despite all the Fat Man horse shit, I'll take it. 2 whole save points cleared. Good progress. Even just getting through 1 save point a stream would be good pace. That would mean that we're playing Twin Snakes in like, what, 5 more streams? If from this point on, I only ever cleared 1 save point a stream, it would only take 5 more streams of MGS2 to finish it up. Which is still a good bit, but this has been like the endless 100%. This has been the MGS game that just does not end. So, 5 streams to me right now sounds like paradise. 5 more streams of 2 and then it's over. Sounds amazing. Out of, you know, having done like 35 streams of it so far. MGS3, then 5 or 4. We're doing all of the games. So after 2 is Twin Snakes, because we're doing release order as well. So after this is Twin Snakes and then MGS3. And then the Acid games after 3. And then Portable Ops, I want to say. After the Acid games, I'm not entirely sure, but I want to say Portable Ops is after Acid 2. And then I know that after Portable Ops is 4, if that's right. And then after 4 is Peace Walker. Release order is all sorts of wild. But that's the way Kojima intended. Or Konami, in the case of the non-Kojima stuff. But you get what I mean. MGS3 Big Boss is not as hard as this. I fucking hope not. I've heard this is the worst Big Boss in the series, which would not surprise me at all. It is Acid 2, then Portable Ops, then 4. Okay. I had it right then.
Where are you hiding?
I might have thrown that over. It's about that time anyway. I was just drilling the run up one more time. Might as well. Yeah, this is the worst one. Thank God. Thank God this is the worst one. MGS1's wasn't that bad. Like, MGS1's Big Boss, I think I did in, like, 3 streams. I think this was the 3rd stream of MGS2 Big Boss, and I'm on Fat Man. For reference. So, like, in the amount of time that it spent to do all of MGS1's Big Boss, I've gotten this far into 2. Anyway, it is about that time. I got video work to go do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Resident Evil, Yakuza, Ace Combat. Come back for any of it. It's all good stuff, I think. Personal opinion. Also, if you enjoyed on the YouTube side, feel free to leave a like. Algorithm, you know how it goes. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube or Twitch to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. They're all in there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope to see you always back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.